try to come up here. I know. Sorry. Hi. Last few days of Indigathon and I'm finally doing a talking vlog. Always gonna wear this shirt on Thanksgiving. I'm house sitting slash dog sitting now for some old family friends who have a very large house in the middle of the woods, like half an hour away from my parents and I. So lots of weird feelings about this house, but fun paid vacation, I guess. The kitchen is ginormous. I will definitely be showing you guys, but I have to make some cornbread now. I've been listening to Empire of Wild. I'm about an hour or 2.5 hours into it. Super intriguing. I'm liking it a lot more than I was expecting. Like I was expecting a lot more about this whole preacher business, where the storyline is where this woman's husband goes, like, disappears, and then she sees him again like 8 months later, and he's like this revival tent preacher and seems to not know who he is. Like he's like, I'm not that person. Lots of, like, I don't know, weird happenings. So I'm really intrigued to see how that keeps going. And I have been listening to Braiding Sweetgrass, which is gorgeous and so calming and definitely a good slow listen. Funny story, the book is actually in the woman who owns this house's office. I was like, I can't bring it. I'm already bringing a bunch of other books. Like, I'm just listening to it. It'll be fine. I won't try to follow along. And then I see it in the house. Those waffles that I showed off in the very beginning were so dense. I feel like I'm in a food coma right now. But yeah, I got to make cornbread and then take it to my parents because they were supposed to come here, but then it's supposed to snow a lot and my mom has a new car, and so she's like, his house is like on a 2-track with like lots of hills down, so she's like really scared to drive down here. So I have to go back home for us to have food together, and yeah. What other updates? I mean, man, we'll have at this point, I have uploaded my silent vlog, which shows a lot of the other stuff I was reading. It's been going really well, I think. I've loved everything that I've read so far. I'm hoping I can do more writing. I'm at like 20,000 words. I just realized, you know, just being the editor-in-chief of a magazine is a lot. Work is a lot. My brain is like chopped up into like 10 different pieces every day, and I was like, I can't keep pressuring myself to get 50,000, but I'm hoping I can write more if I don't get sucked into watching Dickinson on their TV, because they have all the streaming platforms, and started watching that last night and it is incredible. Definitely ticks all of my boxes of shows. This is Finnegan, which is hilarious because my cousin's golden retriever is also named Finnegan, so it's just like the name for golden retrievers. This is the humongous kitchen. I was realizing that this whole dining area is basically the size of my bedroom. And if I had an apartment that was just the size of this whole area, I would be pretty content. Yeah. All right, I'll check back in later. It's snowing here too. Not so stoked about that. It's pretty, but I was hoping to be able to spend more time outside. But I'll try to show you guys my grandma's house too. You can kind of see it out that window. She has like a much smaller vacation house type place that's being rented out right now that is over there, and I'm sad because, you know, I used to spend tons of time there, and now I can't because it's being rented out. But there's a little lake. Most of the land is in conservancy. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that other than, yeah, it's just nice to spend some quiet time here and be able to... Finn, what are you eating, sir? Yeah, yeah, I mean, I've like grown up spending time here, and so it's not in this house. This house is very new. Still just feels like weirdly fancy to be in just in the middle. He's like eating dried orange peels. Okay, bye. I realized I didn't finish what I was saying a minute ago about Empire of Wild, that I was expecting it to be more about the preacher stuff, but it's more about Joan is the main character, about her family and her life, and like there's not so much about this character yet. So yeah. I did not sleep much last night, so
he wants my gloves. He also likes to steal socks.
hi. I am really starting to enjoy Empire of Wild. Like I was very into it earlier, like I was intrigued and I thought it was good, but now I'm like really getting more invested, and I'm really loving the like subtle horror bits and the way that it's like so focused on character and like place and tradition, but like just like all these like weirdly unsettling things going on. Definitely my type of horror, definitely the type that I want to learn to write more of. So yeah, having leftovers and fries, I'm gonna go watch more of Dickinson. Yeah.
I'm gonna read Nupaming, Finn? No? Okay. Down. Hey, come on. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. What did we do today, Finn? Have we been binge watching Dickinson? Did we finish Newpaming yesterday? Did we finish Empire of Wild? Did we start Jay Simpson's poetry book? Yes, we did. Down. Hey, hey, come on. Come on.
It's cold. I'm wearing a mask to stay warm, even though there's like not people for like a mile radius. Ooh. I'm glad it came out though. I was like resisting it all day because it looked so miserable, but it's kind of special. Just unbroken snow. Newpaming is so fucking gorgeous. It's just so beautiful. I loved it so much. Yeah, and I finished Empire of Wild. Evangelicalism is the real villain in that book, and I'm there for that. It kind of took some like weird sidetracks with all these chapters about other people that I didn't love, but yeah, it was good. And still gonna trying to keep going with braiding sweetgrass while I'm still here. But after Empire of Wild, I'm kind of craving getting into Snake Falls to Earth. There's like broken puddles. Finn, are you drinking out of those? Oops. Yeah, my hand is getting so cold. what was I even saying? Oh, Snake Falls to Earth. Kim was saying, from Native Lady Book Warrior, was saying that it's definitely a good Indigenous joy read, and, you know, Darcy Little Badger is the writer of wholesome YA fantasy, and after so much nonfiction and like adult sort of horror vibes, I'm kind of want something more up Darcy's alley. So we'll see. Drop my glove. We'll see what I end up going with. I'm gonna try to make fry bread tonight. It's funny, this house has a lot of expired food, like beyond like the sort of leeway of expiry dates, and I'm not sure if there's good frying oil that's not old, so we'll see. There's tons of olive oil that's good, but I don't know how good that's gonna be. Finn, he's eating leaves. Sir, come on.
What else are we doing now, Finn? Are we exploring? Are we gonna get lost? Whoa. Are we really fucking mad at Enbridge? Did we Venmo Camp McGeezy so that they can not freeze? Are we really fucking mad at Coastal GasLink and the RCMP? Yes, we are. We are so mad. Are we gonna link the Giddimden Checkpoints Instagram in the description of this vlog? Yes, yes, we are. And the legal fund, aren't we? Yes. Where are we going now? You are leading the way, sir. In this winter wonderland. This is my grandma's house. This is where we used to garden, and this is my cat's grave. It's been almost 3 years, wow. Butterscotch.
It's fry bread time! I found corn oil, so much better than olive oil. So let's go. Are you liking A Snake Falls to Earth so far? I am. I think I might even be liking it better than Alatsue. Oh, I think my camera's steamed up. Okay. I have been eating little pieces because it's very messy, but it's really good. I think it's more dense than I expected it was going to be, but it was just a like flour and water recipe, and also even though the gluten-free flour blend that I used is like supposed to be a 1-for-1 wheat flour replacement, it is generally more prone to falling apart. And it was fun. I have the fan is like extremely loud because the kitchen is really smoky. Yeah, good thing I'm doing this here because my mom would lose her shit if I was using this much oil and frying for this long. So, yeah, advantages of an empty house. What do you think, Finn? Indigathon. Made it through a decent amount of this at breakfast today. And I'm gonna try to at least start Moonshot Volume 2 while I'm here at work. But yeah, I was so exhausted yesterday that I couldn't do anything. Coming back to real life after a vacation in the woods is not fun. But I think I might hit 26,000 for Nano because I wrote a lot more than I thought I would yesterday. So, fingers crossed. Hi. Apologies for another masked update, but I'm trying to maximize on time walking down the basement hallways, so hopefully I won't actually run into anybody. I am still really liking Snake Falls to Earth. I was kind of expecting the two narrators to meet sooner than they did. So some of the pacing in the middle was feeling a little bit like, okay, come on, I want you to meet. But they have now. And yeah, it's really good. It was so lovely to listen to Braiding Sweetgrass while I was hiking in those snowy woods that last day that I was with the dog. Really liking the J. Simpson poems. Read a little bit of Moonshot, but definitely will be carrying that over onto the end of the week. I'll probably finish the vlog when I finish It Was Never Going to Be Okay, is that what it's called? And Moonshot, when I finish those, I'll finish the vlog. But yeah, there's my update for this building has such weird noises in the walls. That's my update for November 30th. I'm definitely gonna hit 26,000. I was just writing a lot more and it felt really good. So, yay! It's dark and spooky, emerging from the depths. I also forgot to mention that I have to return Dequado Warriors and Surviving the City 2 to Campus Library before I go home. I really liked both of them. Surviving the City 2 was stunning. I got so many emotions over it. Fuck, it's cold. I would really love to own my own copy someday because I have the first one. Really a lot about queerness, being two-spirit. And then Dequado Warriors was fun. I'll talk about it more in a wrap-up, but there wasn't like a ton of story or character to it because it was so focused on the language, which is super cool in its own right too. Okay. Hello. I have still not finished the poetry book or Moonshot. It's the 4th, but I finished A Snake Falls to Earth and it was so much fun. It is now snowing a lot. But I have to go to work. So my parents are starting to shovel the driveway and I gotta get out of here in a few minutes. Yikes. But I wanted to update because I'm sort of dressed up as a character in my sequel and I've been dressing up as them, sort of. I mean, like, I keep calling it cosplay as this character for the past few days and it's felt really good. And we got our Christmas tree. So, yeah, I've been reading a lot more of the poems and I've been loving them. Not so much luck with progress in the comics. I was also listening to more of Braiding Sweetgrass today, which is still so good. But yeah, gotta go clear my car off. Ha, just kidding. Working remotely, thank goodness. So, I'll just finish this. And wow, that last poem. Man, that was beautiful. It's so cute to see authors reference other authors that I know in their acknowledgements. Because Jay Simpson mentions Ariel Twist and Billy Ray Belcourt. Also, and a Joshua that might be Joshua Whitehead, I'm not sure. So yeah, very sweet. This cover is just so gorgeous. Let's see if there was a line that I wanted to read. Okay, I think I found 2 lines or little chunks that I wanted to read. Fill my sallow chest with wild strawberry and rose plants. Cover my eyes with prairie wildfire. Lay Seneca root at my feet. Let me face east. Do not let me burn for too long. That one was from The End of a Friendship after Florence and the Machine's Big God. And then there was one towards the end, Queer Rishin, with like slashes through it. And this is at the very end. My queer feels now like salvation. I broke vow and testimony, allowed thirsty mouths upon my breast, realized we didn't have to cry on Sundays any longer, came to understand I was only ever interrupting myself. All right, I think I'm going to close out the vlog now because it's been long enough and Moonshot might take a while. So, yeah. Thank you, Michelle and Bear, for hosting Indigathon. Thank you all for watching. Leave a tree or snow emoji of some kind if you made it to the end. And yeah, I'll be back soon. All of this Vlogmas content is making me feel motivated to vlog, so I might make a December one. So you'll hear about Moonshot there. Okay, hope everybody is doing well and staying warm if you are in a cold place. And I will leave links to some mutual aid stuff in the description. And yeah, farewell. Yikes.